Our body has consciousness and listens to what we say. Sometimes our words are like swords which limit us in manifesting our true intentions and thoughts, and this can keep us stuck in one reality. In order to exit from the lower dimensional control matrix, we need to understand the physics of the hologram, at least on a basic level, in order to know what raising your vibration actually means. Ironically, this phrase may just be the opposite of what we really want to achieve, which is raising the frequency or oscillation of our light pattern within the hologram. For a few years now, I have been searching for the right explanation as to why it did not feel good for me to force raising my vibration, and instead, I felt I wanted to raise my frequency. I have been guilty of using the term raising your vibration until I tried it, and that's when I went back into the darkness and lower realms. I didn't understand why that was happening. I even automatically began to change my writing from raising my vibration to raising my vibrational frequency. I knew it had something to do with the refinement of the vibration, rather than making it faster. I just couldn't put my finger on why, but when I began to lower my vibration, I began to feel better. Refinement of vibration, in simplistic terms, could be called oscillation when it refers to how we manifest physicality within a holographic reality. It's the oscillation you want to increase, not the vibration, and we have been misunderstanding it through New Age teachings. I think we have been focusing on the opposite of what we needed to do. I briefly mentioned in my article, The Walk-ins, Preparing for the Fourth Wave of Volunteers, that there was a plot to get us to raise our vibration into a false light 5D Earth, where we would be told, "Congratulations, you have made it to 5D, when this reality was just a pocket reality in the fourth-dimensional phantom realms. Rest assured, if you are reading this, then you didn't end up there. The point is that through the 5G towers and other technology, raising our vibration would attune us to a different reality in the denser dimensions than the organic fifth-dimensional Earth connected to the higher dimensions." The main reason I began to question any of this is when I put a crystal around my neck that was attuned to a high frequency, in this case, 450 Hz, and I began to slip back into a lower density reality. I didn't feel good, I was lethargic, and I was having bad dreams. I also made a correlation between having to eat dense foods that were supposedly bad for you in the New Age standard, like meats and fried foods, so that I could lower my vibration, which made me feel more comfortable in my skin. My guides even told me to have a few glasses of wine at one time. I think I may have found the answer that explains the physics behind vibration versus oscillation. It is very complex, so I will only touch on the very basics, and if any of this rings a bell, you could research this further on your own. Please only take what resonates with you on your path. In the Matrix, the program we run for physical manifestation is a binary code of off and on, where we manifest and unmanifest into our reality. It's faster than you can see with the physical eyes, so it appears that we are constantly solid. When you flash off, you are in contraction, holding energy, and this is magnetic polarity, which is vibration or sound. When you flash back on, you go from sound into light, which is oscillation or waves. On, or oscillation, is the releasing of energy, or transmission of light through expansion. Off is the trapping of energy and densification. Thus you don't want to raise your vibration because you lower your frequency through contraction and manifest into the lower dimensions where you become more dense. The correct semantics when explaining ascension, or exiting the dense prison matrix dimensions, would be to raise your oscillation by pulling more frequency or light into the body. You will become less and less dense while your consciousness expands. Eventually the reality that you are co-creating will shift with your frequency stabilization pattern, or rhythm being more on than off. Our body consciousness listens to what we say. I am going to talk to my body and tell it to refine the oscillation into light, to be on more frequently, until I become real into physical manifestation, into a rhythm of 5D frequency. That place and moment is right here, just in a different harmonic octave. Harmony of oscillation is the exit from the dense dimensions of frequency prison, and unconditional love has the frequency that we are looking for. Even if my body doesn't understand the translation of what I am intending to say, at least I am not forcing a contraction upon it into darkness by saying raise my vibration. All of the other basic spiritual concepts for conscious creation of unconditional love, non-judgment, practicing the golden rule, and watching your thoughts, words, and actions, combined with the oscillation of light, blend together into ascension. As expanded consciousness blends with sound and transmutes into light, manifestation of the physical reality shifts into the higher dimensional realms. Your physical earth body is then connected back to the universe and source with unlimited potential for creation and experience.